Your front door opens 3 inches. A police boot wedges into the gap. In that moment, one bad decision can turn a quick chat into a search of your entire home or even a pair of handcuffs. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact words to say if this ever happens to you. Say these exact words to stop police at your door, to stay calm, and to stop fear from talking you into trouble. I'm not here to teach you how to hide crimes or beat the system. I'm here to help you avoid turning a knock and talk into a nightmare when you haven't done anything wrong. This is educational only, not legal advice, and laws can be different where you live. Let's start with the fear part that no one explains. Police don't have to lie about why they're there, but they also don't have to tell you everything. They might say things like, "We just want to talk," or "If you've got nothing to hide, just let us in." Those lines are designed to make you feel guilty for using your rights. Here's the truth. In most places, your home is the most protected place you have. Without a warrant or a real emergency, officers usually need your consent to cross that line and come inside. Once you say, "Sure, come in," there is no undo button. So here's the game plan when you hear that knock. Step 1. Do not yank the door wide open. Look through a peephole, a window, or a camera if you have one. If you decide to talk, keep the chain on or keep the door barely open with your body behind it and your hands visible. Sentence 1 comes next. You can say calmly, "Hello, can you please identify yourselves and tell me why you're here?" You're getting information before giving anything away. If they say they have a warrant, do not try to slam the door or block them with your body. Ask to see the warrant first, through a window or through the crack in the door. Check that it has your address, today's date, and the areas they're allowed to search. If it looks valid, step aside and keep your mouth shut as much as possible. You can still say you want a lawyer later. If they do not have a warrant and there's no obvious emergency, that's when your second sentence matters. Sentence 2 is your shield. You can say, "Officer, I do not consent to any searches, and I do not want you to come inside." No attitude, no yelling, just a clear line. A lot of people get scared here and start oversharing. They explain everything. They apologize for things that aren't crimes, and they start inviting officers in just to prove they're innocent. That is how people lose cases they didn't even know they had. So we add sentence 3. If questions start coming fast, you say, "I'm not going to answer any questions." If I'm being detained or arrested, I want to talk to a lawyer. Then you stop trying to win the argument on your doorstep. Now I want you to hear the full script all together. "Officer, can you please identify yourselves and tell me why you're here? I do not consent to any searches, and I do not want you to come inside. I'm not going to answer any questions. If I'm being detained or arrested, I want to talk to a lawyer." Said calmly, that script does 3 things. It forces them to say why they're there. It makes your no to a search crystal clear, and it locks in your right to stay silent without looking like you're running or fighting. Just as important as what you say is what you never do. Do not slam the door on an officer's foot. Do not shove, grab, or make sudden aggressive moves. Those choices can turn a simple knock into charges for resisting or assaulting an officer, even if you were in the right at first. Here's the goal. You're not trying to be a viral hero on your porch, and you're trying to go to bed in your own house that night without new charges and without giving up your rights. If you never need this, that's a win. But if that knock ever comes, you'll be glad you memorized these words. Laws vary by state. This video is educational only and not legal advice.